ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you, if I can, how to make up winter baskets. And these will be mainly foliage until at the end of the autumn. And then through the winter time, they're nice and green. And then in the spring, we'll have a big flush of miniature daffodils. So we'll start off by what we'll use is a nice cone basket today. And so get some nice compost in, get a bit of firm down, and so get the compost filled up, and then we look for a nice centerpiece, which today that I'm using a nice centerpiece will be this conifer, which is going to go in the middle. So take some soil compost out, put the conifer in the middle like so. Now what we've got to understand is that everything isn't ready all at the same time, so I am waiting for a few plants. So two major plants that's got to go in it, I put in a couple of pots full of compost in there, so that when we have the plants, I just take that out and pop it in. So at the side of those we put two pansies. These are a special pansy, by the way. These are trailing pansies. That's a nice one too. So they're just starting to trail now. And it's called Cool Wave, that. Mixed colours, Cool Wave. So we'll put a purple one in there. Put those in there. Now we want to put a nice trailing. This is called Lysimachia, and it trails beautifully over the edge like that. So put that in there like so. Fill it up, and then in the middle, to just give a contrast, we'll put some of this lamia. It's called lamia, silver dust, I think it's called lamia. That goes in the sort of the middle because it's semi-tall, and then another one underneath to break up the colour range is this ajuga. So I put the ajuga in there underneath, which is another nice contrasting colour. Turn him round at the side. Now we can put a bit more Lysimachia. That's beautiful plant, you see there. It'll stay like that. It'll grow a little bit more. So I'll put that in there. Turn him round. Now in the middle, opposite to the other pot, we put another pot in, so that when we get the plants, we can just take that out. So put another pot in there, a few more pansies in, nice yellow one there, and another nice yellow one. Oh, I've got two without flowers. No, that's all right. Put that in there. And then another nice Lysimachia. I know there seems to be a lot of Lysimachias going in this, but it does look good. So put that in there. Good. Now, just as a contrast, we shall put another Lysimachia there. So that'll go in here like that. See, that's another beauty. I do sell all these plants, by the way, so if you're ever stuck for plants, just give me a call. Another lamia we'll put in there. We can find the pot. There he goes. Now, bearing in mind, we've got to put these other plants in when they're ready, and I also put a lot of. There we go, the ajuga. Put the ajuga in the opposite side. So we really put them in pairs, one on each side, like so. Turn him round again. A bit more Lysimachia, which is again so nice. Plant him up like so. Now we're getting towards the end of it, so I'll put a little bit of this contrasting colour in it, which is called Artemisia. That's Artemisia, and it's nice. When these plants get going, if they get a bit too big, you can just take the top out like that, and it'll bush out. And the same with some of this lamia. If it gets too big, you can just take out the growing point like that, you see, and you can root that cutting. So get one more in here. I think, oh no, that's for that there. You see what happens with that now? So when I get the plants, I'll just take out the pot like that, pop the other one in there, and it'll make it look fantastic. I usually put in there 2 Christmas berries, which are it's called Solanum capsicastrum. You see, that's the pot there. Put him in there, and so that when we get the plant, a nice red heather goes well in there too. So we can take that out and pop the plant in there, and everything keeps growing. So there we have a nice little winter basket for you. Give it a week to get established, and you can put it outside after a week. So that looks quite nice. And when it gets growing properly, you'll wonder why you haven't done it before.